right, whenever you're ready. Alright, so Andrew's definitely got some skill on the vert. I suck, so he's going to teach me how to do a backside 50-50 stall. Alright guys, so if you see my how to drop in video, check it out if you haven't, but Andrew's going to give us some tips here on once you drop in, how to pump and just balancing in general.
So the best way to pump would be when the ramp curves, you bend your knees, and when it's flat, you stand up. It's kind of like a swing set almost. So on the top coping, you stand up and like bend, stand, bend, stand. It's just a back and forth motion, and it helps for you not to push or not get off the board. It's just pumping, momentum, and it's all just weight distribution when you do it. So.
All right guys, so for clarification, in case you don't know, obviously you can see the curve of the ramp. So he's talking about bending your knees when you're in through here, the transition. You're standing straight when you're through the middle, and then you're bending again, preparing for the coping or whatever you want to do, whether that's just pumping or not.
So when you drop in and you reach the coping, you want to just kind of like push up on the board and get a good level, stay parallel, and be real light on the feet. But when you get on the coping, you kind of push down, be a little heavy, don't be afraid.
Okay.
When you ride the coping, then you go back to lightness, then you start transitioning back into it. And
okay, so you're wanting your knees bent as you're coming up. Are you straightening it all when you go into the stall?
When you're coming up, you bend your knees, but when you get on top, then you kind of like straighten up more.
Okay, so that's part of the pressure down.
It's all one motion, yes. It's the pressure down, that's when you kind of stand up more.
Okay, so what about tips with shoulders and head? Because I feel like for me, I have an issue maybe straightening my shoulders up.
I try to keep as parallel as I can with the board, but okay. It also depends on different preferences. People skate differently, in my opinion.
Okay.
To me, I don't really think about it, to be honest. I don't think about head or shoulder. I think of all about feet, really.
All about feet. Like, are you vision-wise? Are you looking at any particular point? Are you trying to look at the coping?
I just look over the object. I just think of every object I skate smaller than what it is, and then I'm able to go over it. And just the more over you are something, the more likely you are to be on it. Okay. Don't be afraid of the object.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And guys, he gave me a good tip a minute ago as well. So when you're first trying to think about these, don't try to actually do it yet. Try to ramp over it and get up on top of the quarter pipe, half pipe, whatever it is, before you do it, because you're just getting used to momentum of your, transfer of your momentum and weight going up it, and then worry about trying to turn it. We'll get a couple shots of him showing us in action. right, guys, so we just saw Andrew kill it. He gave us some tips. Now I'm gonna give it a shot. Again, I've never been able to do this. It honestly is a little scary to me. So we're gonna give it a go, see if we can get it today off his tips. All right. Getting there. All right, so I gotta lean back a little bit maybe? Because I think I'm leaning forward in, all right? All right. So try to get more on the deck. A little bit, a little better. All right, well, that wasn't bad. Getting closer. Missed the front. I got it. I'm just not committing to landing or dropping back in. Need to quit being a little girl. Getting there. All right, well, I'm comfortable getting into it now. It's just getting out of it. All right, this is it. Oh, shit. Woo. All right, so we're gonna ask Andrew a few questions. Andrew, how long have you been skating and maybe what got you into it?
I've been skating for almost about 12 years, 10 years, but it's been on and off periods. I've been taking skating seriously maybe for the past like 4 years. Nice. 5 years, so. Yeah.
And how about vert? How long have you been doing vert? Basically
Surprisingly
the whole time?
not that long.
Not that long?
I moved to Denton maybe like 2 years ago, give or take, and that's when I kind of started.
Nice.
And yeah, it's a process.
It is. And as you can tell, riding vert is tiring, even just pumping. So it's something you're gonna have to work up your endurance for. But Andrew, we thank you again for helping us out. Where can they find you on Instagram?
My Instagram handle is Duplo Dixie.
So not consistent by any means, but now I've gotten it 4 times. First day trying it. Again, huge thanks to Andrew for your tips on how to do this. It literally helped me do it. And it's something I've wanted to do. I see people do it all the time. I've never really tried because honestly I was afraid of slipping and falling, but it's not so bad. Guys, find something small to learn on if you want to try it. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you want to see me do more verts. Again, vert's a sore spot for me. I'm not good at it at all. So if you want more tutorials on that, let me know and we'll start learning together. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, as it's gonna help the channel grow and it's gonna help me continue to bring videos to you guys that'll help us all progress and have fun while doing it. Because again, that's the point. If you're not having fun, why are you doing it? But otherwise, you know what time it is. Get out there and get after it.